They said this class is useless, too squishy, too slow, no damage. But they couldn't be more wrong, because in Nightreign, Ironeye is one of the best classes in the game. Ironeye fits into any team, shreds endgame bosses, and even has tools to hard carry fights when things go south. This video will change how you see Ironeye. Let's dive in. First, let's break down the Ironeye class and what makes it stand out. To understand its strengths, let's start with the normal attacks. Two-handing the bow doesn't increase damage, so there is no reason to do it. Ironeye deals about 70% less damage than Wilder. That holds true even with longer four-hit combos, but that lower damage comes with a trade-off: safety. Ironeye's attacks are extremely safe to spam, unlike other classes. Wilder needs to dodge between hits, you technically don't. The ranged shots let you keep your distance, which is perfect for consistent damage, elemental procs, or stagger buildup. And that safety also translates to clutch team plays. Normal bow attacks are one of the safest ways to revive downed allies. You can help your team without putting yourself at risk, which makes a huge difference in clutch situations. Your heavy attack transforms into a spread shot, 40% less damage, but a wider AoE, making it great for clearing group of enemies. You can charge the heavy for a 25% damage boost while keeping the same AoE. Now, for the bow skill, it hits significantly harder, however, it is slower to use. When you compare both side by side, actually the overall DPS ends up being roughly the same. Still, the bow skill has a major advantage: range. Unlike normal attacks, it has far less damage fall off at long distances, making it your best option for picking off enemies safely from afar. And even at level 1, Ironeye can use the skill about 9 times with their FP pool, which is more than enough before you hit a grace again. So what is the takeaway here? Normal attacks give you consistent fast DPS up close, but the bow skill dominates at long range, and a good Ironeye player knows exactly when and where to use each one of them. Now into the class's kit. Ironeye has a passive. It is a simple passive with massive long-term value. Eagle Eye increases the odds of enemies dropping items, like runes, crafting materials, and rare gear. And here is the best part: the effect applies to your entire team, no matter how far away they are. Your squad benefits just by having you on the roster. But the real magic happens with your skill: marking. When you activate the skill, you dash in, slash with your dagger, and leave a mark on the enemy. That mark causes them to take 10% more damage from your entire team. By default, the mark lasts for 17 seconds, which is already generous. And with a relic, it can be extended to 20 seconds. Just note, the relics don't stack. 1 relic is all you need. 3 won't take it any further. Now let's talk about the dagger slash itself. It hits 57% harder than your normal attacks and gives you iframes during the animation. That means invincibility while dashing. Think of it as a free dodge, but with better timing windows than an actual roll. It is incredibly forgiving and perfect for avoiding tricky boss attacks. The momentum from the dash also helps. It usually carries you right out of danger, giving you time to reposition before the boss's next swing lands. This makes marking an S tier movement skill on top of being a powerful damage boost. And yes, you can upgrade it with a relic to get a second charge. As an important note, if you use both charges back to back on the same enemy, it will not extend the mark's timer. It will reset it instead. Still caps at 17 seconds by default, or 20 if you're using 1 relic. In the last patch, marking got a stealth buff. If you deal enough damage after applying it, around 400 from my testing, the mark detonates, dealing an extra 400 damage instantly. It turns an already top tier skill into something absolutely cracked in high damage or coordinated builds. And finally, we have the ultimate: single shot. This is your trump card, a massive arrow that ignores defenses and hit like a truck. It deals 518% more damage than a normal attack. It also has an insane range in AoE, letting you stay at a safe distance while wiping out entire packs of enemies. And while casting it, you're completely immune to damage. That alone makes it a great panic button for surviving deadly boss mechanics. But here is where it gets even better. You can use it to stagger bosses. Yes, actual bosses. You can interrupt their most annoying attacks. For example, you can skip the Augur's sleep phase. You can cancel the Knight's aspect magic flurry and more. As if that wasn't enough, there is a huge utility bonus too. You can revive a down teammate with 3 bars with your ult. That's game changing in high pressure moments. And the best part, it recharges surprisingly fast, so you can spam it to your heart's content. To make Ironeye shine, you need the right gear. Let's start with the weapons. The default bow. It is surprisingly solid from start to finish. Just make sure to equip a relic that changes its elemental affinity based on the boss you are facing. In the list of bosses, you can see the element each one of them is weak to. You can upgrade the bow to blue by buying a smithing stone from a merchant, and upgrade it to purple with an easy smithing stone you can get from a boss in a cave. It is a fast setup, super consistent, and completely removes RNG from your build. If you find something better, use it. Actually, the best option is the pulley crossbow. It is one of the best you can get. If you find it, grab it and put it to work. As for the offhand weapons, don't toss them. And it doesn't necessarily need to be bows. If you're not using them actively, their passive bonuses still apply, and yes, they stack. Focus on finding range buffs first. They directly increase your damage and can make a massive difference in your runs. Talismans are where your build really starts to shine, so keep an eye out for scarabs as you explore Lamevale. Your best in slot is the Arrow's Reach Talisman. It reduces projectile drop-off, turning you into a lethal long-range sniper. Some weapons also come with this effect, so keep an eye on it. It's also the one that they just patched. The next best in slot is the Arrow's Sting Talisman, which boosts your range damage by 14%. It is a straight up power increase, no setup required, just more damage all the time. The third best is Melisand's Prosthesis. It boosts dexterity by 5%. It increases your damage with successive hits. Perfect synergy for Ironeye's rapid fire playstyle. Prioritize range and damage always. Unstock relics. This is what really separates good from mid-tier setups. First, always use a relic that applies an elemental affinity matching the boss's weakness. Ironeye is the most consistent class when it comes to proccing elemental effects, so take full advantage of it. Second, prioritize any relic that grants a second charge for your skill. Having that extra marking dash makes a world of difference. It boosts your debuff uptime and massively improves survivability. Third, look for a relic that extends the duration of marking by 3 seconds. A nice quality of life boost that helps keep the debuff active longer. If you don't have that relic or prefer not to use it, fall back to damage boosting relics to keep your DPS high. An honorable mention, a really cool relic that I love using so much is the one you get from the final boss. All you have to do is hold 3 different bows and cycle between them, and each one will have a different affinity and deal more damage. Don't forget to use your consumables. Turtlenecks for stamina regen are awesome. Faster stamina recovery means more shots, more dodges, and higher DPS overall. Boiled prawns help you survive hits and avoid getting one-shot. They're your safety net when things get intense. Ironeye is an S tier class for 3 major reasons. First, it shines against the most annoying bosses. Out of the 8 Night Lords, 3 love to fly, and Ironeye is the perfect counter. Second, it makes you a clutch player by providing safe revives, team-wide damage buffs, and powerful boss stuns. Third, it enables fast elemental procs, letting you exploit boss weaknesses to trivialize fights and speed through tough encounters. Ironeye is a class that is easy to overlook but impossible to ignore once you master it. With killer utility, consistent damage, and the ability to turn any fight into your favor, it's a solo queue dream and a team player's best friend. Drop a comment below and let me know your favorite class and which one you want to see next. If you want to check out an Elden Ring video on the goated Milady sword, click right here.
Bye.